warm welcome to the mathematics session. In this video lesson, we are going to discuss the probability exercise 13.2. While we were discussing the probability chapter since 3 parts, the introductory part 13.1, 13.2 till 5th problem we were discussing. Those who have not watched those videos, just click on the I button. Now, let's continue the exercise 13.2. Till 5th problem we have done in the previous session. Now, we will continue from the 6th problem. Right, I'll read out for you the 6th problem from the textbook. One card is selected from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a king of red color, a face card, a red face card, the jack of hearts, a spade, the queen of diamonds. Okay, there are 5 parts altogether here we need to find. So, one card is selected from a well-shuffled deck of cards. Now, we have the idea of cards, isn't it? The deck of cards contain 52s. Okay, 52 in number. There are 4 suits. One is spades, one is diamonds, one is hearts and clubs. Whereas spades and clubs are black colored cards, hearts and diamonds are red colored cards. And also we have face cards in each suit. The face cards are J, Q and K. Okay. A is not the face card, that is called Ace, but that is also considered as one right. Okay. So the face cards only the jack, the queen and the king. So we have a clear picture of the cards now. Now let's start the problem. So total number of cards, that means they are the total outcomes, isn't it? So this is the 6th problem. So total outcomes here are 52 because the deck of cards. Now first we have to find the probability of getting a king of red color. Right. A king of red color. Now, I have discussed that the red cards are only 2 suits, that are hearts and the diamonds. Right. Now, in the hearts, there is 1 king. In the diamonds also, there is 1 king. So, altogether, there are 2 kings. Okay. So, the favorable outcomes are 2 red kings, right? So red color, the kings altogether are 4 in all the 4 suits, but we want a king of red color. So our favorable outcomes are 2 only. So the probability of getting a red colored king is, so probability, what is the definition? Number of favorable outcomes divided by the total outcomes. So the number of favorable outcomes is 2 upon the total outcomes is 52. So if you cancel off, it comes to 1 by 26 is the probability of getting a red color. Let's see the second part of the question. Now the second part is a face card. The probability of getting a face card. So altogether how many face cards we have? In one suit we have how many face cards? Altogether we have J, Q, K. So we have 3 face cards in one suit. So we have in a deck of cards 4 suits. So the total face cards are 4 suits into 3. So that comes to 12 face cards we have. Now this 12 is our favorable outcome. So we want the probability of getting a face card. So the favorable outcome is 12. The total are the deck of cards. So the probability is favorable by the total, isn't it? Favorable is face cards, total face cards by the total outcomes is 52. Now cancel with 4 table or 2 table. So 4 threes, right? And 4 ones, 4 threes. So 13. 3 upon 13 is the probability. Next, let's calculate the third one. Now the probability of getting a red face. A red face. That means a red face card. It means. Okay. So red cards are 2 suits. Okay. In 2 suits we have, how many face cards we have? 3 and 3. So 6 face cards we have. So red color face cards are 2 suits into 3. 3 face cards, isn't it? JQK into 2 suits. So that comes to total are 6. Total red face cards are 6. But we want the probability of getting a red face card. So the probability here is favorable outcome 6 upon the total is 52. Okay. Now cancel it with 2 table. 2 thrice. Okay. 2 thrice and 2 twos and 2 sixes. Now again you can cancel it with that's all. Okay. Here 2 threes and 2 twos are 4. 1 is carried out. 2 sixes are 12. So 3 by 26. Okay. So this is getting a red face. Now let's calculate the fourth part of this. So altogether we have 5. A spade. So what is the probability of getting a spade from the deck of cards? Now spades, they didn't mention as red or black. Okay. Spades are altogether, the suit itself, the spade suit itself contains 13 cards. Isn't it? So the favorable outcomes are 13. Spade means it is a suit containing 13 cards. So the probability of getting a spade is favorable outcomes by the total outcomes. Okay. Right. Now this comes to 13 ones, 13 fours are 52. So 1 upon 4. Now the fifth part of this question is the Queen of Diamonds. The Queen of Diamonds. Okay, what is the probability of getting the Queen of Diamonds? Now, in diamonds suit, we have, that is the red suit, we have 13 cards. Okay, in that Queen is only 1. Okay, 1. So, the favorable outcome is 1. Total outcomes we know that is 52. So, the probability of getting the Queen of Diamonds is 1 upon 52. Likewise, you can easily find out the probability in using the formula. Please note it down. Now the seventh problem, I'll read out. 5 cards, the 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace of Diamonds are well shuffled with their face downwards. One card is selected at random. Now we are here, the total deck is not taken but only 5 cards. Okay, the 10, Jack, Queen, King and Ace of Diamonds only. Okay, are well shuffled and placed with the face downwards. Now one card is selected at random. We have to pick one card out. Now we have to calculate what is the probability that the card is Queen. Okay. Here the total outcomes. Now we can start with the total outcomes. This is the seventh problem. Total outcomes are only 5. Why? Because 10. One is 10. Jack, Queen, King and Ace. Okay. These are the total outcomes given. These are of red diamonds. That means of diamonds. Not of all the suits. Okay. Only for diamonds. These 5 cards. So the total outcomes are 5. Now what is the probability? We have to find out what is the probability that the card is Queen. So the card is Queen. This is the event to happen. That event is we have to pull out a card that is Queen. Okay. So that means one card, Queen card we have to remove. So the favorable outcome is 1 card upon the total outcomes 5. So removing, picking up at random the Queen is, the probability is 1 by 5. Now the second part is if the Queen is selected and put aside. Okay, without replacement. If the Queen is selected and put aside. Okay. So what are remained here? 10, J, K and A. The Queen is removed. Okay. So the total outcomes become only 4. Because the Queen is removed and there is no replacement also it is given. So the total outcomes 4. They are without the queen. Now what we have to find, what is the probability that the second card selected is an ace? In this again part is an ace. Probability of an ace. That means we have to get this. See, the total are 4. So probability is getting an ace is favorable outcome is 1 upon total outcomes is 4. Okay. In that the B part we will see a queen. What is the second card taken? The first card taken out is queen of diamonds. The second card taken out is an ace, and in that a queen. A queen is taken out. So we need to understand here, is there a queen in this total cards? Already the queen is been removed. The cards are only 10, J, K and ace. Right. So there is no possibility of queen. So the favorable outcomes are 0. Taking out a queen from the cards where queen is not at all present. So 0 is a favorable outcome upon 4. So this is called as an impossible. When the probability is 0, it is called as an impossible event. The probability is 1, it is called as a sure event. Please note it down. Let's see the next one. 12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good pens. It is not possible to just look at a pen and tell whether it's good or it is defective. One pen is taken out at random from this lot. Determine the probability that the pen taken out is a good one. So here total there are total good pens are, means that without any defect, the pens are 132 and the defective pens are 12. So to pick up randomly one pen which is a good one, so we have to find the probability of that. So very simple. The question is very big, but probability, using the probability, it is very simple. Okay. Now how many pens you have defective? 12 defective pens. They are mixed with the good pens. Good pens are 132. So this becomes a lot. This complete thing. So the total outcomes, total pens, okay. Total outcomes we have 12 plus 132, that comes to 144. So these are the complete pens when they are mixed up. The defective as well as the good pens. Now the probability of taking out a good pen is the event to happen. Okay, taking out a good pen randomly from the lot. Okay, so the number of favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes here will be only the good pens, because not the defective pens. Here the event to happen is taking out, the probability of taking out a good pen. So the good pens here will become our favorable outcomes. Okay, so the favorable outcomes are 132 and the total outcomes are 144. Okay, so let us cancel it with 12. 12 ones, 12 ones, so 12 12s are 144. So 11 upon 12 is the probability of taking out a good pen from the lot. Okay, please note it down. Let's see the next one. The ninth problem. A lot of 20 bulbs contain 4 defective ones. One bulb is selected at random from the lot. What is the probability that this bulb is defective? Suppose the bulb selected is, in the previous case, is not defective and is not replaced. Now one bulb is selected at random from the rest. What is the probability that this bulb is not defective? So there are two parts in this problem. So the ninth problem. So we need to find the two parts. Now there are, in a lot there are 20 bulbs. So total bulbs are 20. Okay. So these are the total outcomes. Now out of this 20 we have 4 defective bulbs. Okay. Defective bulbs are 4. Okay. Now what is asked here? What is the probability that this bulb is defective? If one bulb is selected at random, okay, so that means one bulb is selected at random, that must be a defective, it is asked. So the probability of finding a defective bulb from the lot, we have to find out. That is the event to happen. Now number of favorable outcomes is the defective bulbs 4 upon the total is 20. So if we cancel with the 4 table, 4 ones, 4 fives. So 1 by 5 is the probability of taking one bulb at random, that is defective bulb. So the defective bulbs are the favorable outcomes here. Now the next part is, see clearly, suppose the bulb selected in the previous case is not removed and replaced. Okay, is not defective and is not at all replaced. So that means we have to remove one from the favorable outcomes also and one from the total also. Okay, so if it is not in the previous case, if the one bulb is defective which is not been replaced again, so that means we have to so at random from the rest, what is the probability that this bulb is not defective, we have to find. So the total outcomes in selecting bulbs which are not defective. Okay, not defective. So actually the defective bulbs are here. See, out of 20, 4 are defective. So not defective means 20 minus 4, 16 are not defective. So that means they are good bulbs. They are in the working condition. These are the 16 bulbs are not defective. But one is being removed. So out of 16, one is being removed and not replaced, isn't it? So that means 1 out of, we have to minus from 16, that comes to 15. And also, the total also will change, isn't it? The total outcomes are 20. So in 20 also, if you remove 1, so the 1 is removed means in the lot, isn't it? In the lot it has been removed. That bulb which is removed is not defective. So I have removed it from the not defective. And also from the total outcomes, we have to remove 1. So the 19 will become the total outcomes here after removing 1. So this need to be understood. So the probability of getting a bulb which is not defective from the lot after removing 1. Okay. So that is the event to happen. So it is 15. The favorable outcomes is 15 upon 19. Total outcomes are 19. Why 19? Because in the 20 lot, 1 is been removed. So the total outcomes becomes 19. And also total outcomes in selecting the bulb which are not defective. So not defective bulbs altogether are here 16. 16 are not defective bulbs because we have to remove the defective bulbs from the total. So 16 are not defective. In that 1 is been removed. So 15 is the favorable outcomes. So likewise we can find out the probability in whatever manner we want to get it. So please note it down. And with this we will end the class here. Please make a note. We will end the class here. We will do the rest of the problems in 13.2 in our next session. Thank you all.